Oh boy, where to begin? The new horsepower locator truly shows how dire it is for Dodge right now. I'm sure a lot of you guys went on there, helped crash the website, and seen how low the allocation numbers are for some models. I was even shocked myself to see how low allocations are for a wide body Scat Pack Challenger, or the only 112 total super stocks for 2023. There is a lot of stuff to unpack, a lot of allocation shortages, some FAQs that you need to know about, and jailbreak nonsense that'll hurt your Hellcat wallet. So before we get into the horsepower locator, let's go over the FAQ section that Dodge apparently tried to be funny with. I'll go ahead and say, Dodge, I didn't find none of it funny at all. You've been pissing people off since July 2021 with this whole EV muscle car froxonic nonsense.
And that's why Dodge will not sell electric cars. Dodge will sell American muscle. So if a Charger can make a Charger quicker, we're in.
Stage kits delayed for a year.
These are the factory performance parts that you've been asking for, like Hellcat and Redeye stage kits.
Jailbreak orders getting canceled at random. A $200,000 Charger, Roadrunner, and CUDA carbon fiber shells.
Straight from us, through direct connection, please unveil this, a full carbon fiber 1970 Challenger. You guys are gonna kill me later because I said Challenger. I was thinking of something else. After the Charger, we're gonna do a Roadrunner and we're gonna do a CUDA right after this.
Sticker pack final editions, and last but not least, the 7th final edition car getting pulled for SEMA. I'm gonna rest my case there, but the FAQ section has a lot of info that is very concerning. Now, the first bullet on the screen basically means that if you order day one, like many of you have by now, you'll still have to wait all the way until December 2023 for your car to potentially show up. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the further your dealer is from Michigan and not in states like Texas or California, where they get the most allocations historically, we may have to sit tight for a while. Now, I placed my order for a jailbreak Redeye widebody in Pennsylvania at the sister dealership where I have my C8Z06 order at. So this is my order on the screen. Now, they only had 4 allocations and I'm number 4 on their list. So we'll see when this car will arrive, and I'll make sure to update you guys. The next section tells you to call dealers that have final edition allocations. Now, Dodge claimed dealers on this graphic will only get 1 final edition per dealer, but you can see that some are getting up to 31 in one location for a Shakedown, for example. But I want to wish you guys good luck at some of these dealers getting one of these final editions. A lot are only getting one of each, and let me know down in the comment section how much the dealers near you are asking for these final editions, or really to place any order with them. Now, the next section is a head scratcher because now Dodge is making all Hellcats and Redeyes jailbreaks. Now, why Dodge won't let you jailbreak the only 112 super stocks they're going to make is a question, but I've seen plenty of guys on the Hellcat forums comment that these jailbreak price increases have jacked up like the same car that they built a year ago to almost $10,000 extra on certain models. Now, me, for example, I didn't want a jailbreak. I always thought a jailbreak was a waste of time. I just wanted a plain Jane Redeye widebody, but Dodge didn't say anything during Speed Week that they would jailbreak everything and basically got you to pay a couple extra grand just for an extra badge and 10 horsepower, which really didn't matter at the end of the day because once you get a stage kit, we're all on the same playing field.
So in October this year, we're gonna tell you every unit that we're gonna build for the final 12 months of production by trim and by dealer. And then we're gonna update that weekly on DodgeGarage.com. So you're gonna know where every single Hemi Charger, Challenger, RT, Scat Pack, Hellcat, Redeye, you name it, where it's going. Think about it as a horsepower locator because we don't want any customers putting in orders at dealers that may not earn allocation for what they're looking for. We don't want you waiting for your dream car that's never gonna get delivered. So if you got your heart set on a Redeye, a jailbreak, a super stock, a Scat Pack, whatever, we're gonna tell you exactly which dealers are gonna have access to those models.
So if you're wondering why your build has got a few $1,000s more expensive, you can thank Dodge. Or more accurately, you can probably thank Stellantis since they've been jacking up prices ever since they came into existence. Just look and see how more expensive the TRX has gotten after Stellantis has taken over control. Manual transmission cars can be ordered for the 5.7 and the 392. And now we learn on the horsepower locator that all pitch black wide-body Challenger shakedowns will be manual, even though Dodge's press release never mentioned it. And we also learned that every Challenger Swinger Scat Pack in Sublime Green will be manual only as well, even though, yet again, Dodge's press release never mentioned it. Now, if you want a Hellcat in manual, they will be late available. Now, I heard the reason why this is the case because Dodge let their EPA certification lapse, and now they had to go through the process of doing it again. Hopefully, they don't delay it for a year, just like they've been doing stage kits. And from what I hear, the 7 Foundation card. Now, this is the most important section. These numbers on the horsepower locator are the entire 2023 production run. So when you see only 112 super stocks, they aren't getting any more. I'll go over the Hellcat production numbers in a minute, but don't be afraid to talk to dealers out of state. Me, for example, I have 3 power brokers near me with an allocation for a Redeye wide-body JAILBREAK, and I'm not going to waste my time calling them because I know from years of experience that they're going to charge ADMs like crazy. One of those power brokers, for example, they were selling base TRXs with 0 options for $20K over sticker. Another one of those dealers, they were charging you between $10,000 and $20,000 just to place an order for a TRX in 2020. And then the third one, they had a demon which they were trying to get you to have $50,000 over just to buy the vehicle. So my experience with these power broker dealers, especially the ones close to me, I don't like them. And I'm not going to waste my time trying to talk to them. Now, one glimmer of hope is that this list of vehicles on a horsepower locator may only be customer orders and not dealer stock that they can order for themselves. So we could see more production numbers than what is on this chart. So if you miss out on a car, it seems like there is still a slimmer of hope that a dealer might order a car for themselves that they spec. It's still not clear if dealers will be able to order the vehicles from this allocation list or if Dodge will give them their own allocation list for dealer orders. It would be nice if Dodge was transparent about this.
It's kind of ironic, really, that a brand that's known for making so much smoke is taking transparency so seriously to make sure everyone is taken care of. Now, if that wasn't enough, and you're really paying attention,
and I haven't seen any information about what they're going to do for Canada, so I'm going to try to reach out to some people and see what is going on for all you Canadian guys who have Dodge aspirations to get one of these last cars. But Dodge does say in the last paragraph that even if you get an allocation, you still are not guaranteed to get a car. They listed all kinds of reasons why you can't get a final car, and you can pause this video and check them out for yourselves. But there are some standout reasons that I'm going to mention. Firstly, our ability to launch new products successfully. This has to be because of Dodge pulling the 7th final edition from SEMA. I've said in previous videos that it doesn't make sense for Dodge to pull the car for supply chain issues. It does make sense to pull the car if it doesn't pass CARB compliance, just like with the stage kits. I don't think we're going to see this car until stage kits finally get CARB approval. The next one is very interesting as well. Relationships with employees, dealers, and suppliers. A survey came out earlier that Stellantis is hated by their suppliers and they had to hire a new chief of product procurement. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Stellantis should be coming up next year on a new agreement with Unifor. Now, Unifor is a union that makes the Challenger and the Charger in Brampton and also Windsor, so they pretty much are all the employees in Canada. Dodge signed a 3-year agreement with Unifor in 2020, so if negotiations break down and Unifor strikes, for example, goodbye to some of our allocations. And then we see political and civil unrest. So if some government official do some goofy stuff in the next several months, like hold up stage kits for a year, push more EV stuff down our throat, Dodge has officially warned us.
it's kind of ironic, really, that a brand that's known for making so much smoke is taking transparency so seriously to make sure everyone is taken care of. Now, if that wasn't enough, and you're really paying attention.
But like I said, that FAQ section had a lot of bombshells, but when you look at the horsepower locator list, you see allocations are looking bad. Now, this video was made on day 1, so the numbers are going to change as this video gets older, but these are the total numbers from day one. Now, I recorded this video around 10 a.m. right now, and the numbers are still the same. So I don't know when Dodge is going to update this list continuously, but I'll let you guys know once I start seeing a change in the allocation numbers. I know a bunch of people have ordered on day one. Now, day one numbers for the Challenger, they're only going to make 112 Super Stock Challengers, only 644 Challenger Redeye wide bodies, only 29 Redeye narrow body cars, 2,797 Hellcat wide bodies. I like how Dodge snuck in that 797 from the Redeye in there. And then we have 2,549 Hellcat narrow body cars. And remember, all Hellcat and Redeyes are jailbreaks, but the Hellcat jailbreaks will not get a 10 horsepower bump. The jailbreak Hellcat will be stuck at 717 horsepower.
And you're really paying attention, and you're really quick with the math.
That's 6,131 Challenger Hellcats in total. Now, if you add the 300 from the Black Ghost Edition, we're looking at 6,431 total Challenger Hellcats of all versions, no matter if it's a final edition, Redeye, jailbreak, whatever. Now, the Charger numbers are actually worse. There are going to be only 440 Charger Redeye wide body cars and 1,450 Charger Hellcat wide body cars. So only a total of 1,890 Charger Hellcats, plus the 300 wasted on a King Daytona that should have honestly been a Charger Super Stock, to make a grand total of 2,190 Charger Hellcat models. That is basically only a third of Challenger production for Hellcats. For 2023, there's only going to be 8,621 Hellcats of all versions: Challenger, Charger, Super Stock, Redeye, Hellcat, whatever. To put that in perspective, Ram has made over 20,749 TRXs that use Hellcat engines, and they still are producing trucks at this moment for 2022. And also, don't forget, Dodge has not said how many Hellcat engines are going to be allocated to Durango Hellcat. I'm going to research how many Hellcats was made in 2021, but you can see against 2020, these are some crazy numbers. Now let's look at 392 production. Scat Pack wide body Challengers are only getting 2,149 cars, 3,600 narrow body cars. Charger Scat Pack wide bodies are getting 3,504, and then we get 4,598 narrow body cars. Now this is for a grand total of 13,851 Scat Packs. Now the Charger by itself in 2020 sold over 15,000 Scat Packs, and the Challengers sold over 9,000 Scat Packs in 2020. So Dodge is basically cutting 392 production in half. We go to the 5.7 Challenger, it's only getting 6,005 units, and the Charger is getting 4,985 units, for a grand total of 10,990 5.7 cars. When in 2020, there was over 16,000 Chargers and Challengers made. So you see another reduction in production. So for 2023, Dodge would make a grand total of 37,462 total Hemi cars. That's 5.7, 392, 6.2, 6.2 how output, no matter what version it is, from RT, Scat Pack, Hellcat, Redeye, and even final editions. On the other hand, Ram has made just over 35,000 TRXs with the Hellcat engine in less than 2 years. So if you missed out on the opportunity to get one of these Dodge cars, I would highly recommend you guys order a TRX. I loved mine for the year and a half that I had it. You can use it in no matter what weather condition you are in, and you can tow stuff and have over 7 horsepower at your fingertips. And if you come on the TRX forums, we have dealers that are offering amazing deals, thousands of dollars under MSRP, way cheaper than what Dodge is doing. But if you are dead set on getting one of these last Dodge cars of your dreams, I wish you guys luck. Especially you guys over in the Dealers Republic of California. I know y'all probably have some of the craziest, toughest ADM dealers around. Like I said earlier, I went out of state and had my order in for MSRP for a Challenger Redeye wide body in Sublime Green. I was real tempted at getting plum, but green is my favorite color, and I was bummed that Dodge dropped it in 2017 when I picked up my first Hellcat. I really didn't add options to the car because no way I would spend over $100,000 for a Dodge that wasn't named Viper. I basically just added the Napa seats, the red LED steering wheel, suede headliner, the driver's convenience group, and upgraded rear gears. I really didn't want to spend extra on the jailbreak, but now Dodge has tied everyone's hands behind their backs. Now Dodge does say they'll give you email within 30 days to confirm to have your order in the system. So good luck to all you day one customers. Hopefully we all get an email and hopefully all the stars will align to get one of the last Hemi cars out of Brampton. But I will say that I heard a nice little rumor that Dodge is working behind the scenes to finally make a Hemi hybrid in the next gen cars. And I'll touch on that in another video. But make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and help me pay for the jailbreak by grabbing some merch on your way out. And until the next video, I'm out.